Good evening and welcome to the February 8th, 2017 special session of the Mayor and City Council. It is my understanding that we need a motion to officially conduct this special session. What's the pleasure of the council?
Mr. Mayor, I move that the Mayor and City Council of the City of Gaithersburg conduct a special session on Wednesday, February 8th, 2017, solely to swear in the new City Council member.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that carries 4-0. Next on our agenda is a formal resolution of appointment. What is the pleasure of the council?
Whereas pursuant to Section 35 of the City Charter, in case of a vacancy on the City Council for any reason, the majority of the remaining members of the council shall elect a qualified person to fill such vacancy until the next general city election. And whereas such vacancy has occurred on the City Council due to the passing of Councilmember Henry F. Marappa Jr., now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Gaithersburg that Yvette D. Monroe be and is hereby confirmed to serve as a member of the City Council until the next general city election to be held on November 7, 2017, adopted by the City Council on this 8th day of February 2017.
Thank you, Neil. I'll move the resolution.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that carries 4-0. We're almost there. Okay.
Still punchy.
So next, I'm going to invite Yvette Monroe to the podium to join me where we will do the oath.
But you can't change your mind now.
No. Well, actually, until she signs that paper,
Don't tell her that.
which I actually need to use that bit out. Okay. Anticipating that we're going to get through this oath, we will need a pen. Okay. Yvette, it is a great pleasure to have you here before me to do this. If you would please raise your right hand and repeat after me. We're going to start off with I, and then you're going to state your name. I,
Yvette Monroe,
do affirm that I will support
do affirm that I will support
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States,
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance
and bear true allegiance
to the state of Maryland,
to the state of Maryland,
and support the Constitution
and support the Constitution
and laws thereof,
and laws thereof,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
to the best of my skill and judgment,
diligently and faithfully,
diligently and faithfully,
without partiality or prejudice,
without partiality or prejudice,
execute the office
execute the office
of City Council of the City of Gaithersburg
of City Council of the City of Gaithersburg,
according to the Constitution,
according to the Constitution,
the laws of this state,
the laws of this state,
and the Gaithersburg City Charter and Code.
and the Gaithersburg City Charter and Code.
Well done. Now sign here and we make it official. It is now official. Let's give them a round.
The nameplate.
Hey, Yvette, say cheese.
So, we are going to offer our newest council member the opportunity to speak first, and then anybody else at the dais who'd like to speak may do so. And we debut the nameplate. Well done. Yvette, welcome, and please, have at it.
Thank you. Well, good evening, Mayor, fellow councilmen, and friends. I just want to say that I'm honored by the appointment to the City Council. It is a privilege to represent the residents of the city that I have come to love, and I respect the colleagues with whom I'll be working with, and I look forward to participating with them in this great governance of our city. I'm especially honored to be appointed to this position as Gaithersburg celebrates African American History Month, and I believe I am the first African American to serve on a city council, and that is not a responsibility that I take lightly. Living in the most diverse city in the country is exciting, and I welcome the opportunity to represent people from all backgrounds as we strive together to make this wonderful place to live, work, learn, and play. I do look forward to interacting with all of you. Thank you very much.
We'll start with our council vice president.
All right, well said. I'll keep it very short because I know we all want to go party. But welcome aboard. We needed someone with curly hair on the council. You've been of great service to the city already in all of your activities on the Educational Enrichment Committee. And I don't think, I don't recall that we've ever appointed someone who was already selected as Citizen of the Year. That usually comes sometime later. So, it's a tribute to the work that you've done on our behalf, and we really look forward to working with you. So welcome aboard.
Thank you so much.
Who would like to be next?
Want to go in order?
Go ahead.
Just going on.
All right. Councilmember Monroe. I'm excited to be, I think, the first to call you that. I don't know if Neil actually said Councilmember Monroe yet, so at least I get that. Obviously, we're very excited and proud to have you with us, and your involvement in city affairs and volunteering and community service, which has been talked about repeatedly over these last days and will be tonight, is a great reflection, the values and the causes that you hold dear as we have gotten to know you as a community volunteer and city activist. All of those things you bring to bear to this position is just going to make for such a stronger council. And so I'm very excited to continue that work with you in this new role of yours. In the process of your application for this seat, one of the things that struck me, and I think struck a bunch of our colleagues up here, is how you spoke of the legacy of Henry Maraffa and the legacy of service and the love of this city that he had. And even when we respectfully disagreed on policy issues, how he was always able to reach across and embrace us as colleagues and as friends, not only the council members and the mayor, but all of the members of the community who were involved in city governance and city issues. And it struck me that that is what you continued to talk about during the application process, because it shows me that you are prepared to sort of do your best to fill some very big shoes and try to take the legacy that Henry left and continue to keep it alive going forward. And so I think that's a very special idea and a special thing that you expressed, and I'm looking forward to seeing that in action now. And I'm glad you mentioned that as far as we know, you are the first African-American member of the Gaithersburg Mayor and City Council. If you weren't going to mention it, I was, so I'm glad. Obviously, we didn't plan it this way, but I think that the fact that it happens to be the case during African American History Month, I think is it is a great symbol of the diversity of our city as the greatest, most diverse city in the country, and I'm glad that you take that responsibility seriously as well. So with that, I just offer additional congratulations. I am looking forward to celebrating with you and friends and family tonight, and welcome aboard.
Thank you so much.
It's hard to match the eloquence of my two colleagues, so I won't even try. I'll just say welcome, Yvette. Looking forward and very excited to be working with you. I'm very happy to see your colleagues from the Educational Enrichment Committee and other people from the community you worked with. To see you here tonight get sworn in. I think we all have high expectations of what we'll be able to do as a council. It's great to have the new diversity, or the restored diversity of the council, but I think actually if we look at this council, I was the first minority ever elected to the city council, Mexican American and Asian American as well. So it's nice to see a very diverse council in the most diverse city in the United States, and you bring that. So I think Henry would be very happy to see who succeeded him.
Thank you.
Well done.
Let's get to work.
Well, Council Member Monroe, congratulations. It's great to say that. I first met Yvette back in 2014 when some other person was selected for the seat, and I got to know her better after that. Prior to my campaign, I met with Yvette at her church, and we talked a long time. And I actually said to Yvette, if you're going to run, if you're interested in running, I'll support you, and I won't run. And I think my colleagues might have liked that better, but as it turns out, we're both here.
and I'm absolutely elated. I look forward to working with you. I think we'll do great things for the city together.
Thank you.
Excellent. Tony, Lynn, did you want to add anything, or?
Yeah, just
Not to
welcome,
put you on the spot.
and we look forward to working with you.
Thank you.
I think it really speaks volumes who we have here to celebrate with us tonight. I see our county council member Sydney A. Katz, and I see Kevin Mack, who's representing Congressman Delaney's office, has joined us, and I see I see most of our senior level staff here who are, I know, excited to have you on board. I see proud members of your Educational Enrichment Committee who have, the fact that they've come out and that they've supported you all along speaks volumes to your leadership. And as Mike said, it was a devastating loss for us last year with Henry, but I know Henry would have been proud of you for being here and looking forward to what you're going to bring to our city. So with that, let's give Yvette one more round of applause and welcome. And since we have run through our agenda, I will say we have a work session. So Yvette's going to really jump into the deep end with us because we have a big work session coming up on Monday on small cell facilities, and then we have the next meeting of the Mayor and Council, which is the Tuesday after President's Day. So you're going to be getting to work, and we look forward to it. So until next time, let's do great things, Gaithersburg. We are adjourned.